Gunsai. This is a hardcore Tokyo / props event. I did this last year and it's probably like my favorite event ever. So if you don't know, this Gunsai is actually a cycle training center, but a lot of the old hot version was shot here. So a lot of very old clips you'll see on like the Touge battles and things, they're all actually shot here. The rules are very loose, so you don't actually need to wear a helmet and stuff, but I want to, because last year when I drove here it was pretty full on. You know, guardrails, trees, you come over a crest, there's cars that are spun, like it's pretty serious. So yeah, we'll wear helmets and everything else, gloves. But yeah, car's all good. Don't think we did, what was the last video? Skurma. So, we might have fixed our electrical cutout problem, finally. So I noticed the starter motor was actually, the power wire was like literally on the body of the car, and then under load it was like pushing into the body and like shorting everything out. So I took that off, smashed the tunnel. I'm pretty confident that's it. If we're going to find that issue again, it'll be today, because there's a lot of transitions, a lot of right corners. So yeah, expecting a pretty good day today. There's also a maybe slightly recognizable S15 there. But yeah, should be good fun. I think there's still a couple other guys that are still coming that we should get to drive with later on. Yeah, looking forward to just a fun day. Very. On a track that could be wet. cut is now. Whereas all we have to do is just shorten that and put that back in the fitting, and we should be good to go. Hopefully we caught it in time. It didn't hurt the engine because it had no oil pressure for a little bit. And yeah, just clean it up. Lots of oil under the car, so hopefully not a big deal.
A little bit, it's like all squashed here. Split right there.
Yeah. So we're gonna...
What'd you do?
Just burst the line.
Fuck. On burst?
Yeah.
You didn't hit it, just burst.
Oh yeah, it just popped off.
Shit.
But what do you need? Someone over there has the car.
Like a pussy みたいに。
Thank you!
グリコしてグリコ。
グリコ?
Yeah. Trust the person in the
Day's done. Had actually a lot of fun in the afternoon. We finished a run and I noticed my oil pressure was like 0, and me stupidly I thought, oh, it's just probably the connectors come off the factory gauge, because that's all I have. And I drove it all the way back to the pits, shut it off, checked it, and it was not the sensor. It had dropped all of its oil. The oil cooler line on the fitting side, the AN fitting, it just like burst or pulled out of the fitting, either way. So yeah, dumped literally all the oil. I just ended up taking this oil cooler off because it has two, one on the left, one on the right. So just looped the line for this one. Temps are a little bit higher, but still drivable, no issues. And yeah, actually the last few sessions are pretty full on. Had some driving with another FC, actually has a 1J, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, it was just really good. Had a drive with Casey. He had some issues with his car. Yeah, it was just a bit chaotic in the end. We come around a corner and there's a car under a guardrail, and a lot of fun. I honestly can't believe this event. It's just the risk involved in, like, I feel like every time I'm doing a lap, it's like I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. So yeah, it gets me really excited. And I don't know if my driving was amazing today, but we'll look back at the in-car. I feel like I was driving a bit safe, but with everything else that was going on, I feel like that was all I was really willing to do. and we have D1 next weekend, so I can't really go riding the car off for fun. So yeah, all in all, good day. Bit annoying with the oil line, so I got to make some fresh lines this week for D1 next weekend. Yeah, other than that, car's great, still feels good, still no binding, still nothing bent in the front, so I'd say our part shop max is sorted. And the biggest news, our electrical problem is gone. No more. So it did here last year a lot because of all the direction changes, and today it didn't cut off for once. So, and it's probably more gripped up than it was last time, so more G-force, more everything. So car is literally exactly what I've always wanted. Very happy.